So, for anyone who is not, or should I say, is new to the scene, we are playing in 742 format. And 742 basically means 7 tanks, 42 tier points.
Yep, and all you gotta do is spread the tier points across them, and you can pick any tank you want. As long as you fill out the tier points and the tank amount, then that's all good.
Or capped at tier 8.
Yes, capped tier 8, of course. And that goes for artillery as well, as we've seen the artillery on Red Gross team. It's tier 6, but they could go tier 8 and just miss out on the T2. But as we've already seen on both teams, scouting is very important. So bringing that little dude is very, very important.
Well, they would have to actually lose the Bison as well because they need to free up 2 points, and you have to have all 7 guys. So they would have to lose 1 point off the Bison, 1 point off the T2, and that would be huge.
Oh yeah, that would be huge. Yeah.
It's all about weighing your options.
Yeah, remembering exactly what the rules are. But yeah, just if they don't have 7 tanks, what happens then?
I believe they lose 1 point, so they can only spend 41 points. Oh! Ammo rack damage and track damage on Angulo check here for pushes. He goes around the corner and for whatever reason continuing to push against 3 autoloaders of Red Gra, taken down to 236 health, and then he's backing off, but it's too late and he's taken out. That was hugely risky play, but behind them is Tonia, who goes behind to try and be able to do some sort of damage, and I'm getting some severe lag for no reason whatsoever.
Yeah, but Tino, he actually was doing pretty well, bouncing shells and all that jazz, but then suddenly GW Panther in the face, and he got taken out very quickly after that.
But Triboltier is then going round the back, and he's got to try and take out the GW Panther and the Bison. The Bison goes down, but he's now trying to get the GW. He's getting chased by Minx, but I believe Minx is just reloading here, and they're trying to cover each other. Look at this cooperation here between Minx and Deneo Blanc, and the GW Panther is able to get him.
Yeah, Triboltier shot his own cover, sadly, and cleared the path for the GW Panther to just fire around straight in his face.
Which allows...
In the meantime, they lost. That was a quick one.
That was a very quick one. I believe pushed too hard. They saw the opportunity there with in the middle of the map. We saw them push over the top, and against 3 autoloaders, there was 1 or 2 tanks poking over, taking lots of damage, and staying there. So they got taken out. They were taken out for absolutely no reason. It was a bit too aggressive play there by Push, but they're not out of it yet. They've still got to play the last 2 battles, and they can obviously claw back to win. Remember, guys, if it goes 3-0, it's not over. They still got to play all 5 of their matches.
Yeah, we saw the GW Panther again. 1900 damage and 4 direct hits. So that was very, very effective. Once again. Are we going to see lineup changes? Maybe?
We've not seen a lineup change yet today, but we did see a couple yesterday. But they do seem to be very rare. People do seem to want to keep their generic... sorry, not generic, their standard lineups. They're like, okay, I've got a lineup. I trust in my lineup. We're going to keep our lineup. And people just continuously adjust their strategy instead of their lineups, which is pretty cool. It's definitely... proving they've done a lot of training, because they're like, okay, we've got this line, this is what we trust in, this is what we know, we're just not executing our plans very well, so we're just going to adjust the way we play and not adjust our lineup.
Yeah, that's a very, very good idea. Instead of seeing what works for the other team and just going, well, maybe it will work for us, because that is not the way to go in the Golden League, where everything is on the line.